Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia, this is Mocking Ariana 3, and today we are reacting to episode 7 of the Next Step series 9. I would strongly recommend, if you haven't already, watching my reaction to episode 6 before you watch this one, just in case I reference points from the prior episode. Episode 7. Ariana faces a difficult challenge during the International's Livestream challenge. Oh, she faces a difficult decision. Meanwhile, Ethan and Abby both want to go on exchange to France. So we're getting this exchange plot again, like how Amanda was chosen by Miss Kate to go to Sweden in series 3, but West actually wanted to go instead. But Kate then said that Amanda's been chosen because she's the worst dancer on A Troop, effectively. So I'm glad that maybe they'll get a choice whether they want to go this time and they're not forced against their will to leave the country.
Today's the big live stream challenge.
I'm honoured to say I have walked through that door before, and Julian Lombardi, who plays Ozzy, had to slam it in my face, and I was terrified about getting my hands and my fingers caught in the door frame.
I came in early because I'm feeling confused and I need to think.
I need to think, so I'm going to do a solo in Studio A because that's what they do here at the Next Step, and it's meant to help.
I came to the Next Step to help Grace take down A Troop.
Oh!
I'm still hurt because of what they did to my sister.
Just want to say, that little, it was like a barrel roll. I don't know what it's called. That was sick. Go Kate Roman. Love that. Can that be your signature move? Because I wish I could do that. I just broke my necklace. I feel like we haven't seen any of these moves from Ariana yet. Her solo audition should have been much stronger, in my opinion. Like, where was all of that when you're trying to make the internationals team? I still haven't filmed a reaction to the season 9 soundtrack, so if you want that video, let me know and I will try and get it up as soon as possible, because I do want to listen to all the songs and give my thoughts and predictions. Oh, I've just done it again. Oh.
Really reminded me of Presley. We never really got a chance to dance together, but I'm glad I get a chance to dance with you, and I'm glad you're on the team.
Thank you. I was just thinking, I get why Presley liked dancing here so much.
Love that, and I did kind of predict it, that Ariana would start enjoying being at the Next Step. It did annoy me a little bit how Kenzie's first thing she said was, "You really remind me of Presley," because I feel like we've established now in all 9 series of the Next Step that when you compare somebody to their sibling, they don't like it. But I know it was a compliment, so I'm not gonna like go off on Kenzie about that. It was a compliment and it came from a good place.
Okay, let's run this one more time.
Guys, we had no exterior shot montage after the white wall, and does it seem like jumpy to anyone else?
Okay, let's run this one more time.
Yes, it flashed. I think they've tried to get rid of the montage, maybe to save time by deleting it, but they still left a frame in there. It flashed. It flashed! But yeah, it's weird. I needed an exterior shot before that came in. But we can see that Pete is now in this challenge video. So good for Pete. I'm glad he stepped up. But I'm hoping we get a good reason as to why he's been selected and not Izzy, Heath, Abby, Ethan, you know.
Why?
Even though I'm beyond excited to be a part of this dance, my real agenda is to tell Kenzie how I really feel. By the end of the day, we'll hopefully be both a couple and the winners of the live stream.
Pete seems too happy. I feel like Kenzie's going to be like, look, I've had time since you broke up with me and I don't want to get back together now. I'm fine by myself. I'm an independent single lady. She's not going to want it. I think he's left it too long. And I get why he's left it, but ultimately you can't expect Kenzie to wait around for him. Or can he? Because he's grieved. I don't know. I just feel like she's not going to want him back and they're not going to get together. And then Pete will be even more sad.
Hello, dancers.
Is that Jan? It looks like Jan, who's a producer of The Next Step. With a wig on. Not sure if I'm feeling the vibe.
Konnichiwa. Willkommen. Bienvenue. Welcome to Internationals, the premier dance competition on the planet.
Also, why is it so robotic? Like, as if it's AI or something, but they could have just made it really personal. Like, hi everybody, thank you for joining us for the international competition this year. Just like a normal video.
In addition to the 5 extra points heading into internationals, a special bonus prize will be revealed after the winner is announced.
Also, why is it giving me Hunger Games vibes, please? Is this Effie Trinket?
What do you mean a twist?
Okay.
Also, I love how Eldon mounted that monitor in the office and said how Nick can now watch all the videos, and now it's in the studio. Like I said, it should have been anyway, and they didn't need to reference how they got it. But I would have still liked it if Kenzie maybe rolled it out from somewhere rather than it just being oddly in the background. And I don't get how the video just appeared either. They didn't click anything. Kenzie could have got her phone, like her phone could have pinged, and then she said, right, I'm just gonna like broadcast this on the TV. You know, you can link your phone up, and she just shows it on the screen instead. Or they could have even just watched it on their phones and then it just cuts to the video like they did. It didn't need to be on that TV screen.
As much as I appreciate your enthusiasm, there are a bunch of factors that I have to take into consideration.
Oh.
When Kate sent Amanda, she was literally just like, you're going because you're the worst one at A Troop. Like, there's no, let me ask your mom, let me ask, like, if there's money involved, things like that. So I want to know what Nick's got to think about.
Heath is working on his moonkick.
Where's this door? What? Oh my god, we've got an extra door, guys. Because we've always had the door at the side, but it's slightly different. The mirror's in front of it. And that was just a wall before. This room changes every season, I swear. But yeah, Izzy didn't come through the usual door. And we can see that the diner is opposite Studio 1, which it is on set. Because I think it's the same set that they've used because it looks familiar in Emily Tinglin's vlog as season 8.
Heath is working on his moonkick. That one was really close. You almost have it.
No, I don't. Just can't get in the zone.
Sorry, does this give anyone Rochelle and Noah vibes from when he couldn't get his B-twist? Was it his B-twist that he was trying to do? And Rochelle's like, that time was good. And he's like, it wasn't good enough, not the A Troop. Well, shouldn't you be with A Troop learning the square dance? What square dance? The square dance that they're doing for internationals. No one told me about the square dance. I've watched it too many times.
You're getting the hang of it.
I haven't really got it down yet.
Well, the rest of your team's working on the square dance.
What square dance?
The internationals dance.
I don't even know about it.
It's giving me that vibe.
I don't know what I need, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm just gonna go.
Why is Heath sad now? Oh my god, everyone is sad this season. Oh, come on, guys. I think they all need, like, just a day. just to get their mojos back.
As long as I've known Heath, he's had beef with somebody. My brother, Daisy. Maybe all he needs is someone to push back at.
Oh, that's so true. Like, Heath's always been like, oh, I am the best. And there's always been somebody that's going, no, I'm the best. Or he's always had to prove himself to someone. He doesn't have to prove anything now. Everyone's just like, yeah, Heath's a great dancer. I think Izzy's right. I think he does need somebody to push back against.
Escargot means snails? No way.
Yeah, and you have to feed them grated carrots for days. And days.
Is that true? Sorry, I'm just trying to find some socks.
I think it worked. Paris, here I come.
Oh, I kind of also wish that Ethan didn't do that, and instead, I don't know. It just seems a bit childish. Because, like, who doesn't know that escargot is snails? I feel like it's common knowledge, especially at their big age. So I would have preferred it if there was something I don't know. I think it could be better in some way.
There are so many ways you can mess up the live stream.
Throwback to series 2 with Giselle, Amanda, and Talia's swing trio that they do. Na 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 bow, na 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 bam 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 bam. That one.
Heath's in a funk with his moonkick.
Yeah, you turn me upside down. What? Who danced to that? Was it Amy? Elliot and Rochelle's duet. We got a lot of throwback songs this series.
You're in here relaxing instead of pushing yourself.
Seriously?
Hey, maybe you're past your prime. You had a good run, though.
Just because I know someone will mention it, I did see the talking head where it says Heath, confused. I feel like it was too short to be noticed and to be effective.
Izzy, I was trying to get my mind off some things today, but clearly that is not gonna happen. Thanks for being a good friend.
I really appreciate it.
Oops.
Okay, 1, 2.
Oh yeah, baby! Look at us. Kenzie with the main character energy.
We are about to see L'équipe Étoile, Team France, face off against the next step, Team Canada.
Team Canada! I love it when they mention what country they're in. It's so odd. I'm just not used to it. But I wish when they all came running in and like setting up, because Heath has literally just left the diner with Izzy still there, Heath could have ran in, then Izzy could have ran in and saying, Heath, can we just talk for a second? And Heath's like, I need to do this.
We're moments away from our live stream performance.
Have we ever established that the windows move? I don't know, but yeah, I like it. I like that we're using the set more. Is Ariana meant to be smiling on that bit? Everyone else was really serious and she was just smiling. I don't know if that's her messing up the dance or whether it's a bad choice. Also, they got like live so quickly because I'm guessing they would have had to log into the app and everything. It was on Nick's phone. Nick just handed Kenzie the phone. I feel like they should have been setting up while that woman was talking to them on the screen. Why have we got Nick, Ethan, Abby, Izzy and Heath in the background then? Oh my god, that ruined it for me. Why are they sat there if they know that they're going to be on camera? I'd be fuming.
I'm about to ruin everything.
We don't need a reason, we will fight for what is ours.
Wow.
To be fair, it didn't look too obvious. So I wouldn't be fuming at that. I would have liked it though if Nick went like to get up and like they're like, no, you can't, we just need to keep going. Because now they just look angry with her and she could be injured.
What just happened? I don't know. Are you okay? I'm sorry. I don't know. Take this. Here.
Kenzie, can you not talk over the top of the video? Just be like, are you good? And Ariana can be like, no. Or, yeah. And once again, Kenzie being angry instead of working out what's wrong. Like, I know Ariana did it on purpose, but if she hadn't done it on purpose, can you empathise with her a bit? She didn't mean to fall over, if she didn't mean to fall over. Why are they filming it if they've got 5 other dancers sat on a bench? Why isn't Nick just filming them? Like, I know it adds to it, like, oh, look, someone's disappeared, but they could just go behind the camera and not actually have to then work out who's going to hold it next and try and attach it to this little tripod thing. Just have Nick film you. But what did we think of that choreo? It was more... I love how they utilised the space they were in. It was exciting like that. I don't know whether it was the best dance style for those dancers though. I really feel like Anthony and Ariana and Niall could have done a lot more contemporary acro-based stuff. And then they could have had a hip-hop section where Kenzie and Pete are like really fiery, but I don't know if it utilised the dancers the best.
You've got a chance to do this right. With every day that turns to night, we'll be there. 'Cause when the night...
Comparing the two videos, the next steps is a lot more creative and shows a lot more personality. This is just like a standard dance video that I wouldn't really get hyped about, but I would still get hyped about the next steps because it's interesting.
And not that I thought that they wouldn't be, but with Ariana's fall and the dance that France is showing us right now, I'm afraid we might already be behind.
I'd literally still give it to the next step, you know. I think their video was still better. But I want the next step to win. I think it's too obvious if they don't. I would have also liked it if, seeing as those dancers are sat on the sides, especially Ethan, I would have liked it if he was like, if I had been chosen for this dance, I would not have fallen in those tones. Or just Heath being like, I don't get why Kenzie would have chosen an ex-ultra elite dancer to be in this dance because he already has doubts. Just make it a bit more, like literally just involve people more and think about each character's inner thoughts when they're in a scene.
This is the worst feeling in the world.
The judges are ready to announce the winner of the competitive live stream.
Whoa, we've got no cutaway scene in that one either. This is odd. It's jarring. It just went straight from talking head into the next bit. There was no or something like that.
The winners are L'équipe Étoile, Team France.
I don't think they should have won, so I'm not even going to be like mad at that. The next steps was still better, I think. It was more interesting. The choreo, I don't think was the best for the dancers that it had, but France's team was boring to me, but maybe it's just subjective. And literally, they could have won anyway, even if Ariana didn't mess up that one bit. And obviously, they won't know either way, so.
I can't believe this. Poor Ariana.
Oh God, Kenzie just cannot. Kenzie can't see.
We will return to reveal the special bonus prize. Both teams must be present for the announcement.
They can't see them, so how are they going to even know if they're present? Maybe the prize is that they get to pick somebody from the... Like in season 4, when the Geminis chose to steal Alfie, they get to steal someone from the next step to go onto their team.
Look, Abby, we don't have to eat Alvin Snaily or Mixed Snaily Barishnikov. I just thought you'd be weirded out by a snail pail and give up on France. I really want to go. I'm sorry.
Say hi, Sneonce.
Sneonce!
Now, we'll just have to let Nick decide who goes.
Okay, I know I said about how I want it to be more relevant, but I do like this scene. I think it's very fitting with Abby's personality to be hung up on the snail thing. So I will take it back. And I like how they were involved in the live stream thing. Like, they went up to Studio A to be involved in that. It wasn't just like they're talking about snails while there's an international thing happening. This is just like happening in the background.
You know what I hate the most about this?
Hmm.
You're right. Okay, let's go find Kenzie.
Yeah, let's go.
Should be time, right?
Oh, that was cut a bit funny then. Did you see? Heath walked and then he walked again. Just a little thing. I feel like maybe, I don't know if it has been, so I'm not going to put it out there, but has the editing been rushed?
Team France will choose which dancer from Team Canada will go on exchange to France and which French dancer they will send to the next step.
Okay, so I was kind of on the right lines with them stealing a dancer, but how can they just pick who they want? Like, what if Izzy, for example, was in foster care, so couldn't go to France unaccompanied? Or Heath has a really bad fear of flying, remember? He gets motion sick and everything. We established that in series 7. So Heath wouldn't want to go. What if Anthony has family plans? Or, you know, people just don't want to go? You can't just let the children decide who they want. Maybe if they put forward a list of like, these are the people that want to go, you get to pick out of them. Okay, but you can't just pick randomly. We've got like another Amanda Sweden situation on our hands here.
So much for letting Nick decide whether Abby or me get to go to France.
I know, that would make sense, wouldn't it, Ethan, to let the studio head decide, but clearly we're not making sense on the next step.
Team France has chosen.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Me too.
The next step dance captain, Kenzie.
What?
That doesn't even make sense. You should be able to pick the dance captain. Like, I just don't think this is a stupid plot. You can't just have children pick what child they want to come over to their country. Like, even if they're all shocked now, Kenzie could easily just say, well, my mom's not going to let me go. And then that's it. She's not going to go, is she? They can't force her against her will. I don't get what the big deal is. If Kenzie doesn't want to go, she doesn't have to go. I know they'll say she has to, but she doesn't have to. Maybe they should pick what genre of dance their first routine has to be without knowing like what they do or something. But even then, I just feel like if you've got a dance competition, you prepare your dances and it's fair game. You just go against each other. If you're adding elements like, oh, you don't have this dancer or you have to do it in this style, then it's not a fair competition, is it? So, or they pick the song that they have to do their first dance to, because that's something that I guess they could get around. They could just do whatever style they wanted, whatever they feel fits best, and they can set it however they want as well. My battery's flashing. Oh my god, I might have to switch to my phone.
Congratulations, Kenzie.
I was just about to tell Kenzie how I feel, and now it's too late.
Why is it too late? She's not going on the plane tonight. You can tell her, Pete.
The plan is going perfectly, but I feel worse than ever.
Oh, that's literally the end of the episode. Okay, well, the description for the next one says that Kenzie deals with an important personal decision. So is that her deciding whether she wants to go to France? I hope so, because I hope we're not just going to force the children to go to other countries. The battery died. Sorry. Ariana's solo that she did at the start of the episode was really, really good. I liked it. I do think they should have acknowledged Jet. Like, even Pete should have been like, I'm glad that Kenzie chose me, but I feel really bad for Jet. I hope she's okay. And just have more dancers like Jet never acts like that. So what's happening? Because surely they'd be concerned and they'd try and work out what has changed recently for her to be like this. Then Heath could have been like, oh, well, I don't trust Ariana. And that puts the thought in more people's heads that Ariana might be up to something. I really don't like how they shot the internationals video. Like, no thanks. I would have much preferred it if it was just them on their phone, and if they really want to put it on a big screen, they then just hook it up and they just broadcast it to the big screen rather than standing around this oddly placed monitor. I don't like how it was filmed. It seems very odd, but I'm wondering whether it's budget, like they just used someone in the production team rather than hiring another actor. Even that, they could have just done a letter then. They didn't need to do a video. They could have shot the video that France did and then just have it in a letter, like, this is your team, if you win then this is what prize you get. I liked how Abby and Ethan both wanted to go to France, and I didn't mind their plot too much, so I'm not going to harp on about it. But Izzy and Heath, I would have liked more from them, just showing old friendship stuff. The actual video that they did, I liked how creative it was, but I do feel like it could have been a different style or just shown their strengths in a different way. But France's team, I feel like, were very unoriginal and it was boring in my opinion, so I would have chosen the next step to win actually, but they didn't, so there we go. Heath trying to get this moon kick right. I like the idea of the plot. Like I said, it reminds me of Noah and Rochelle, how Heath wants to be at top of his game, ready for internationals. But once again, I feel like they could have been working on another dance while the team's working on the live stream or something. Just something that's really going to benefit internationals, because we're still not rehearsing. And even though all these episodes seem very relevant to the plot and we're not completely wasting time, I still feel like we need to start rehearsing now. Then I think it's just stupid, yeah, how we're just shipping kids off to different countries as a punishment. Because it just doesn't make sense. And I have said this before as well, so it's not like season 3 it was fine and season 9 it's not. You need permission slips, you need all this stuff. And also, when Nick said earlier that there's different factors he needs to consider, did he know that it wasn't going to be decided by then? I don't know. If they already knew that there was an exchange thing happening, surely it would say in there, don't pick anyone because it's going to be chosen for you. So I don't know. I don't know how realistic it is, basically. But yeah, I think that's all the thoughts I've got. I'll throw back now to my camera footage. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I react to all episodes of this Next Step Series 9. And I'm uploading like every 2 to 3 days. I'm going to react to the whole series. So if you've got thoughts and opinions, leave them in the comments down below and we can discuss them.